So congratulations on making it here tonight, because if you drove, you did not die and lived on straight. Dodging potholes in Dallas is like playing it's like playing a furious game of whack-a-mole. You're doing all this. And that motion reminds me of the first time that my uncle gave me a hand job when I was 8 years old. On his ride, he was fucking terrible. It was terrible. I guess the 3 years of watching porn with my grandmother made it easier for me because I was able to articulate what I wanted sexually. I woke up this morning and I was kind of depressed, so I decided to give blood. And while I was laying there with the needle in my arm, I started feeling better. Because I started thinking, I was like, man, I'm going to be in somebody's boner one day. Has anybody seen that show Nailed It? Yeah, I don't watch it. I don't go to church. I've struggled with religion for most of my life. I especially struggled with religion when the priest would hold my hand behind my back when I was 13. Like, let me go, Uncle Andy, let me go. I'm sorry. Has anybody seen that recipe online floating around for pickle bread? Like, I'm an adventurous eater. I really want to try this, but I'm kind of afraid of putting something in my mouth that starts as a yeasty dildo. Again, for free. So, I really miss my grandpa. He had some really those funny old timer sayings. Like he would say that it's like, I feel 2 years older than baseball. Or he'd say, that guy's so crooked he'd steal the lard out of a biscuit. But my favorite one, he would say that my testicles are so big they have their own set of nuts. And I had no idea what that meant until he showed me. And he had 2 skin tags growing side by side on his And he used to paint them green and be like, you kids want some Tic Tacs? And I still remember the look of joy on his face when I look at him like, they don't taste anything like mint. Guys in the audience, who here has had your nose waxed? Right, see, right on. There's 2 things that you learn as a guy when you get your nose waxed. You learn that you can breathe way better because there's like all this shit in there. The second thing you learn is when they pop that little stick out that has that wad of wax on the end of it with all the hair on it, you now know exactly what your butthole looks like. So thanks to the pandemic, I started cutting my own hair. The first time I did it, I really fucked it up pretty bad because I didn't know what the guards were used for. So the guard that I used was like really low, and I ended up just like completely shaving my head bald. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to will my hair to grow back by going, and with sheer force, I shit myself. So, I have some pretty exciting news. My best friend Todd just got married. The strange thing is his husband's name is Todd as well. And that makes it really hard because I was actually really disappointed because I wanted to give him one of those cute power couple names. Kind of like how Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez are known as Jennifer. Jeffrey Epstein and Bill Cosby, when they hang out, they're known as R. Kelly. So I couldn't really come up with anything with like two Todds, so I just started calling them Todds. They hate it, but that's okay. And actually, Todd's here tonight. I think that I just made it super, super awkward because he's here with his girlfriend. So, sweetie, I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Does anybody hear like 80s music? Right on. I grew up in the 80s. I love that shit. Does anybody like Hall & Oates? Yeah, me too. I like Fast Cook Oatmeal. Stop fucking laughing at that. It's not funny. So this is pretty exciting. Maybe not for my wife, but this for me. In 9 days, we will celebrate our 19th wedding anniversary. So has anybody heard of that band Men at Work? Yes. Okay, my wife fucking hates that band. Hates it. So just to tell the story, she's probably gonna hate this. Men at Work actually fucked up Sexy Time one time. And I'm gonna try to tell this without being too graphic. Well, we know where the freaks are sitting. So I remember this like it was yesterday. So yesterday, Sexy Time was happening. And let's just say that I'm FaceTiming with Barbara Bush, and I'm occasionally making small talk with her asshole cousin, if you know what I mean. So I'm showing Barbara my auctioneering skills. I'm down there like, and my wife is like, oh my God, I just came out of nowhere. My stupid ass looks up, and I'm looking at her like, well, I come from a land down under. She promptly kicks the shit out of me, and I hit the ground. I'm a big dude, I fall hard. And this is probably where I should mention that we had text messages that afternoon. So during this process, I'm holding this teeny, weeny, gigantic fucking ball. So I hit the ground, I'm moaning, farting at the same time. It sounded like Macho Man Randy Savage had Chewbacca in a fucking headlock. Oh yeah! He was so embarrassed, he was like, what the fuck is that? So I knew right then the Sexy Time was over, there was no recovery from this. So I just continued with the song, I was like, get your head in the thunder! You better run, you better take cover. So, that's I really feel like I've missed my calling. I love to read. I used to love the library when I was a kid. It was like where I went to hang out and hide with like all the crazy shit that was going on in my life. But they didn't have books for the things that were going on in my life. Like now kids have books like My Two Daddies, You're Adopted in Love. So I was like, you know what? I need to just go ahead and hire me a literary agent. I'm going to submit some books, see if they have any left. Obviously, since I'm standing up here tonight, that didn't go so well. So I get this letter back from the publisher. We're sorry we're not going to be able to publish these books. Good luck ever finding anyone to publish them. So I'm just going to give you the titles, and if you hear something that resonates with you, just let me know. I will give you a signed copy. So the first one that got rejected was The Little Hungry Caterpillar, better known as Uncle Andy, eats your ass and calls you champ. That one was rejected. time I say wow, you'll get the first copy. The second book that was rejected was Why Does Grandma's Fupa Smell Like Cigarettes and Butterscotch? Didn't go over very well. I have another book that Daddy's unemployed again, looks like we're turning tricks for Ron. that one really didn't go very well. But this last one really like hits me in the field every time I see it. Grandpa died in